Hey guys, so I'm here today to do another foundation rewind video. If you're new to my channel or this series, I've only done 2 videos so far. It's a series on my channel where I go through my foundations and I review them. I do an application and full wear test because I own too many foundations and I feel like I don't know how I feel about most of them. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I'm in the shade Shell Ivory. This is a cruelty-free foundation and you get 1 fluid ounces in it. This does have a weird applicator. When you open it, it has this paddle brush to it. And the foundation itself is a very silky feeling foundation, which makes me personally feel like it's silicone based because it just feels really, like, you know how a silicone foundation or silicone primer feels? It feels kind of like that. This foundation, you can get on the Wet n Wild website, or if you're in Canada, I found mine at Walmart. I believe it's under $10. On the Wet n Wild website, it's $5.99, but Canadian, it's probably closer to $8.99. It comes in 20 shades, which isn't too bad, and it does go slightly deep. It doesn't go super deep, but it's drugstore. What do you expect? The description says, your skin only better, our new high-performing skin perfecting foundation underwent major road testing, blah, blah, blah. Delivers flawless camera-ready makeup every time, especially made with a matte, light diffusing complex to give your skin #NoFilterPerfection extra. So if you want to see how this foundation applies, keep watching. So this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Shell Ivory, which says is fair neutral, which is me. This foundation has one of these weird little wand things, so I'm just going to, what I do is I just put the wand on my finger and then spread it over my face. It has a very silky consistency, like it's probably silicone-y. And of course I'll be blending it out with my beauty blender because that's just how I live my life. That is 1 layer, and I forgot to mention that I did prime with my Too Faced Hangover RX primer because I have dry skin and I've been sick for the last week, so I wanted to have a nourishing primer under this, and I know how that one works. I would call this almost a light medium foundation. Like, I'm not getting a lot of coverage. My chin is pretty out there in the world. You have my discoloration here on the cheeks, but I am going to take some more on my hand and apply a 2nd layer. See if this can build up. So this is 2 layers. It is a buildable foundation. I do think my chin looks better now. I would call this probably just a medium coverage foundation, and it's very matte. Like, I don't see any dewiness to my skin at all. It feels very matte, flat. It has a little bit of that skin-like finish, but not a lot. Like, she's pretty matte. I'm going to go ahead and conceal using my Tarte Shape Tape. And I'm actually just going to put that under my eyes today and not around my face because I want to see how this foundation lasts without concealer on it. My under eyes look a little bright. Okay, so this is my foundation on with no setting powder. It feels sticky still a little bit on my face, like it hasn't set down to a powder finish, which is weird because I would think that a foundation like this, which is kind of feels, this finish usually would dry down to a matte finish, but I'm going to zoom you in so you can see what it looks like before I set it. You can see it settling into my lines in my forehead. Not too bad, but it's happening. It looks okay on the face. I just feel like it's not gonna last well on this dry ass skin. Okay, I'm gonna set my face, finish the rest of my face, and then I will be back. Right now it is 8:58 in the morning, so I'm gonna call the check-in time 8:30 because that's when I actually finished my face. I just set it with a little bit of my MAC Marley Skin Finish Natural in Light Plus, and I used the Milani Make It Last setting spray as my setting spray, and I do think it looks nice on my skin. Like, my skin looks smooth, everything looks nice. It settled into my forehead a little bit, but other than that, it's not bad. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. You can see it settled into my forehead, but not too bad. Again, every foundation does that if you haven't watched my other videos. But overall, it looks really nice. I do think it's a little too matte for me, but other than that, it's not bad. So that is what my face looks like right now. Again, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, so I will do a check-in in a few hours and we will see how she lasts. Okay, so it is now 1:40, so I've had this foundation on for about 6 hours, and I mean, from afar, it looks fine. My nose has worn off completely because I've been sick for the past week, so I'm still have a really runny nose, been blowing my nose 24/7, dreams. My lipstick smudged here, so that I can't control. I eat food. I'm gonna zoom you guys in and show you the sitch. So my cheeks look fine, I think. Same with this one, but I find that the chin's not looking great. It looks cakey over here and here. And it's kind of separating on my chin. Like everything over here looks fine. And then on my forehead, I find that it has settled further into my lines, and it feels like it's settling into like every little line I have and kind of looking dry and crusty and cakey, like especially right in here. I don't know what the fuck that's about. So 6 hours in, it's starting to deteriorate. We're starting to fall apart over here at the 6 hour mark. Like, I think it looks fine from afar, but up close, it's just like my chin is starting to look gross and my forehead is starting to look gross. So if it's looking dry and cakey now, can't wait to see what it's gonna look like in another 5 hours. Okay, so I somehow lost the remaining footage, but as you saw from my last check-in, shockingly, it got worse. It looked really cakey on my chin and my forehead. I would recommend this foundation maybe for someone with oily skin or normal skin, or I would call it kind of like the Kat Von D foundation, where it's good if you just want to wear it for a few hours, because it looked pretty decent for the first few hours, but then it fell apart. So sorry I don't have the footage. I don't know where the fuck it went, but I will talk to you guys later.